Cases, and I lost my life to these streets. I lost 3 brothers. How the hell I'ma tell they mama? I tend to fault myself sometimes and how I get caught slipping and why I wasn't on my pivot. Like that, I'm the reason why they missing. It's tears falling, but it's blood every tear. Looking around and there's blood everywhere. It's tears falling, but it's blood every tear. I cannot heal all this pain when I'm constantly hurt. That's why I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. Yeah. What you know about pain? What you know? I'm tired of holding all this pain. Oh, I'm tired of going through all this pain. What you know about pain? Myself, I'm surrounded by the fakes, and they only love themselves, and it's where your paper keeps. Every man for themself. How the fuck you be loyal to me when you ain't loyal to yours? Whole lot up on my mind, can I vent sometimes? Seem like I always lose, but can I win sometimes? Everybody say I'm acting different. I don't give a. Can you feel the pain I'm feeling? Going through the storm, can you feel the rain that's here? Whole life for living, hell, and that's the life I'm living. Tired of crying while we all gotta die. Can I hear a lot of pain when I'm constantly hurt? Hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. And I don't know where to go.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. Here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep... Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Back to throw. Fields. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Romeo Okwara able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket, and occasionally you throw a spy on it. A fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Swift. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play action with Hurts. On the move to his left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Hurts going to keep it again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
On 2nd down, Swift. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence
I can let this forever. I need better
it's hard
days.
for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open
This
field.
just took my heart away.
Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job.
How the fuck you gonna lose if you don't pick
Getting close to the
how
first
you
down marker as he's brought
By
down
my
to
own
26. 2 yards is all
Yeah,
he'll get on the
my
completion.
shoes.
It's 4th down.
clip hang? Nigga, I'ma stay dangerous. This nigga
I don't
move
think this will
crazy.
even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never
I
got the
can
ball
like
on
this
target.
forever. I
And
need
knowing
better
him,
days.
he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The streets took my heart away. You know, it's close. My friends ain't too far away.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
You hit that. Better know which way to go. Got some information that you bitch niggas would hate to know. But they don't even know who made the O.
Ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession.
Fuck around and slide through the O like I'm from the O. But I'm 23 to 7 mode. That's how T-Way ain't get shot inside his head, but he ain't make it though. They got so many dead niggas, bitch. I don't know who to smoke. I'll take the Buddha go.
Here's Fields.
Caught his ass coming out the. Oh, good. How did he go down? Ain't no way that's. It was Allen Robinson. I think I read that wrong. I tweaked. Let me show you. I thought that said Odell. That is Odell. How did he get Odell, bro? This is sick. So watch how you walk on approaching me. Baldy got run up on him with the stick to slow him like a leaf. Please stop talking up the beat.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
It's a lot of niggas that I'm maybe gonna mention, but they're supposed to be. Niggas be thinking they killers. You look like a ghost to me. This shit choking me. I do it for scrap. We done fucked around, made 600 chain blocks. Might switch up the clothes, but I got the same block. That's a pick. Didn't even mention it too. I fuck around, see you to meet him. I gotta see a hop on, bro. I'ma beat him. I'm smoking a stick and breathe. I wish I was like that. A little boo got something out and ran this shit over.
And it keeps 6 points off the board.
Passing me. We just add him to the family tree. Smacked his ass to the back of They left his head in the back of the seat. Who you murder? I'm about to flip and shit, boy.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On purpose.
And Santos able to put this one up in
Man, I wouldn't be surprised if they start turning.
The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
This I'm bored.
So they wind up
this shit chicken. This ain't churches.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Hurts going to keep it running right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I got bench
for
in this
the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6. So that was all you're looking for on a play like that. Get the first down and keep the drive moving.
Yeah, it just looked to me like he just said to himself, I've got this. I'll take it. I'll pick it up, and let's keep moving. Get the first down, get a new set, and let's start over.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low.
That was a good defense. I like that. How he got off the block and then I like that.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
If it wasn't for the music, what I gave up.
The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions. Back deep, Jakeem Grant.
Come on. Let's stay in. Oh! They hold me, bro. It's no way it was that big of a bounce, dog.
Touchback.
It is what it is.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
I just win a lot, but I'll do better.
Running with Montgomery from the pistol. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Came up.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
Wow.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll run right here with Swift. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I'm going to score before half. I think I'm going to go back to running.
With a gain of 4. He'll buy some time right.
That's a Jalen. I'm going to score. I want to score, though.
You're hoping to get some points on the
I ain't got
board
nothing
before
to
the
play
half. Maybe now you come back and throw some underneath stuff in order to make sure you get a completion.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Steps away to his left. This one taken in by Cephas.
Take my life, keep it
bounds just inside the 10.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9.
That was almost perfect, Rusty.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Back of all.
One more time with Swift.
But my heart is not to be played. It's the mind of a real nigga.
DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
My heart is not to be played with. I heard it before, but that's the pass, so I ain't say shit. I know my time coming. I can tell because I'm bitch. They did this shit on purpose. Buying all the drugs, I be feeling like it's work. Take 2 to the face, but I don't know why it ain't working. But when I write, you gotta be nervous. Make a play what you counted up.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Go ahead, run it.
Just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
I was about to say, man, you got to cover 3 beater for me.
But that one incomplete.
Like, it's trying to start him right tonight up. Cleo with his cutaway burning just like a light up. Talking like he really, you pull out just like a pipe bomb. They've been mature, they say I'm stuck in my ways. Nobody just said that they through all the problems I face. Yeah, we double teamed that nigga on the other side. Yeah, I know you seen it. We double teamed the week. He got Odell and Allen Robinson. That's cold. That's a cold duo.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side. And all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Mind of a real nigga. Mind if I fuck with you.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
A
play fake now, Fields to throw. Forced out to his left.
Hell no. That's my boy Wilcox. Oh, why is this game so bad?
Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time.
Let's see if I can score again.
On the NFL scoreboard, 2nd quarter up in Minneapolis. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. Hurts throw taken in by Hockenson here.
I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this, no matter in the back of the paddy wagon, cuffs locked on the wrist. Nightmares come true. Remember the game when I say yeah I do. With a clear eye view. Said I chew like a nigga sneeze. Nigga please for them triggers squeeze and getting clean. Never let them hoes get between the what we started. Love nigga, but I'm lying hearted.
And he gets this down inside the 35.
I go and get it regardless. Try it like I'm an artist. I'm coming straight to walk in the forest of my garages.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime.
Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods on the block. I might have to go stay. Nah, Cooper Kupp trash. Icy as a hockey rink, Philly nigga, I'm flyer. He's not busting me for rest in peace. Rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. Then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for
flexing on these niggas, I'm like pop out on the spinner double. Yeah, that's my team, Rose, the captain. I'm lieutenant, I'm the type can. They mean can't think I like I'm broke.
Now as he's done that on 15 carries.
I just got my toes.
Here with Swift.
And I gotta make it back home. That bill money, my son needs some milk.
Territory at the 45. Another nice game. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. We're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down now, Swift, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there.
He gained on wood.
So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
On the same nigga that watched.
First and 10, it's Swift. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive.
Boy, DeAndre Swift is running for me today.
And he's going to take this down.
So much money that your friends turn in your enemy.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the
ground? They go from 40, ain't no 10 to key. Hold up. Broke nigga turn rich. Love the game like Mitch.
As the day goes along.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And down inside the 15,
like that dope boy when he first touched that brick
on the ball. Get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, if I could have got him to miss, that would have been crazy.
2 yards the loss.
I've been showing things all day. I was supposed to with the game. Talk to get it off the block. Yeah, I got Spencer Taste, Michael Mary James, fill them up with knots. And they don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping until we chilling at the swerving them. Good. He good at using the D-line, I ain't gonna lie. He getting off the blocks and then stopping the run. That's cool. I put my lines on too. I'm talking about day ones and trying to find no recruits on that front line with my troops. They like, who wants smoke? We got plenty guns.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And them hollow tips through surgery, they gonna clip his lungs. When they said they from the shit is fun. I just been balling on these niggas like I'm Kendrick Young. I can wait till block a real tape and it's flying there day.
And his kick is indeed good.
I've been serving fiends all day out there posted with the game, nigga. We just talk to get it off the block. Now I got it supposed to taste Michael Mary James, fill him up with knots.
We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now
so we chilling at the top. I stepped up in this game, I've been a bomb threat. I was in the trenches trying to see a life beyond that. Nigga, where I'm from, they turned death into a contest. Them niggas went to war, but they ain't getting no Vietnam check. LeBron on his egg trying to make his brains move. Where they raised going. Took losses in this street, shit got me singing game blues. I've been a real nigga for the shit became cool. James moves, he the type to get excited because he made the shade room.
And they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Ah, I got stuck on the line.
Fields.
Yeah. That's crazy. I should have clicked off. Yeah, David don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping till we're chilling at the top.
Whether you just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
From the gun on third down, Fields. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet.
Look who they clicked me on to. Oh my god! If they let me click on for the first dude, that was gonna trick. That was a tight end.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process, and really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. 7 yards on the
I
pickup
love
there,
y'all
and
to
it'll
come
leave
through
them with
the
a
middle.
2nd and 3.
I rip
That
it up
play
and
wasn't
flex
quite
it
as
to
big
the
as the
try
play
to
that
forget you.
preceded
I
it,
ain't
but
got
still,
nothing against
gotta
me.
like the way they're moving the
I got
football,
issues,
partner.
but I'm
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last
that's
play.
all
Yeah, they didn't get a
that.
first down, but still, you'll take runs like that
I'm
each and every
calling
time, won't you?
A 2nd down pass
That
play
look like
there, but
Jalen
it's
Hurts in real life, you
incomplete.
ask
A
me.
lot of times it's that first read
And
that
I'm
you
rich,
have.
and
Maybe
I'm
you
lit.
get it in
Jumping up
pre-snap.
on
He
stages,
locked in
I
on
get
his
200
target,
occasionally.
but he was covered quite well.
We make
and that
niggas
one's
shut their
incomplete.
trap down. You see how I made it? I'm the reason they won't rap now.
So the
The big
incomplete
go do
pass on
some
the
movie and
last play, and
styles
that
came in and
leads us
stopped me
to
on
a
rock
3rd and 3.
I know. That
Play
young is
action.
turning my city.
It's
He'll try
Fields.
me. I get it cracking.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Wow.
And he will slide to the
That's
stop.
tough.
He does have the first down.
Paid casting and
First and
post to
goal
crib.
when we come
I can't show
back.
nobody
We'll
where my
return with
mama
more
live. That's how I
after this
supposed to
break.
feel.
You're watching the NFL
I said, of
on
course.
EA Sports.
I just played a hand that I was dealt. They ain't had to force.
A field goal
They
could
know
get
it's
them
me.
the
They hear
lead,
my
but it
voice.
might not be
And
enough
I've
here as
done
they
it
come
all
up
in a
on
pair
first
of
and goal.
DRs.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you are familiar without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
All this revenue coming in. I probably never spend.
They try again with
Now that's
Montgomery.
another thing. I just cut off all of my
And he'll get
friends.
this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
I only hit it once and now it's old news. If I get one, you get one too. I really move out boss more. I never call myself the GOAT. I leave that up to the people. Everybody can go to the top. I had to leave some people. Watch my little boy play with toys. I just
A
dropped a
lot
tear
of
to
tired
him.
bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, age.
Now it's Fields.
Good defense out. Alonzo, what's your name?
Complete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
I'm emotionally scarred. It ain't even your fault. But I listen to the matter trying to figure it out.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they will take the lead at 13-10. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Deshaun Gibson there on the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Right back to Swift again on 2nd.
I had a hold to it, right?
His way forward for a couple up past the 30.
This is my
offense for their
canvas.
variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field, if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them.
Fight! Oh, Jalen!
He's going to be stopped
being
short
my
of first
man.
down as they'll get to him at about the 33. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th
With the
down.
with the light home, my
He will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time.
To
and the
deal with
decision
that
to go
alone.
for it proves to be a good one.
Jason Penn is getting dumb. How could it be so strong? I know I could be so selfish.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. First down, and they go with Swift again.
Oh,
Just a yard
if
on the
Swift
first
is a little
down
bit
carry,
faster,
so
I'd really be
2nd and
getting
9.
I'm getting right with
talk all
these
the time
niggas.
about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. On second down now.
That was, I was gonna get caught
Push
anyway.
this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Buying time to his left. And he will slide
Hey,
to his
Jalen,
left.
that's
He
big
does
out
have
there. I ain't
the
gonna
first
lie.
down. The third down conversion successful. A gain of 11. Okay, take us to school here, Charles. On a play like that, pretty successful RPO. What's the quarterback looking at?
I live there in that round, though. I live there in that time, bro.
If that player crashes down,
So I got to get the front of my trombone. Keep up.
quarterback pulls it, runs to the outside end. Some teams, though, will read different players depending on defenses, but basically, it's that outside player.
137 yards
I see.
rushing for
It's in a
Dallas.
row like
He's
just
been
the AP
tremendous
nigga.
all
I'm
day
hot dog
long.
catch up to me, nigga.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And
Waiting
he
on
works
things
it
to
past the
Jalen
30,
don't fumble,
close to
bro.
the 25.
I ain't slid all. I slid
11
once.
yards that go around.
I ain't been
First
sliding
down
all
as
game,
well.
and he been holding it from me.
3 points separating
Getting
these
hit
two
like a coin
sides
toss
with
too
2 minutes
easy.
left to go in the fourth. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7 on the option.
No, I pressed the wrong button.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in
I got
this one,
scared.
but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Swift. And he picks up the first down yardage
Bro,
as he takes it down to the 16.
I tried. You just keep giving it to me. I ain't ran. I ain't threw the ball in like 10 plays. I'm running out of run plays at this point.
On 1st down, Swift.
Good tackle.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this
He took a
drive, and that
trip,
makes
now
the
we're
defense more
blocking
likely
it
to
like it
overcommit
goes
to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play action passes as well.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
Please go play that nigga song in
Second
this
and
part. I
13.
can't even listen to that.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
It must be a
And
victory
he'll get
lap.
him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13. Manageable 3rd and 8. Here's a handoff to Swift.
He bogus.
He
You crazy for that one, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna let the clock run out, bro. I didn't want to beat you, dog.
That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step
I'm
aside.
finna nail it. And it's like a ghost time. Where do these niggas be at? Oh, let's see what they're doing. No, this is not
The
it.
Lions now
I ain't
gonna
gonna
use
do
the
it.
2nd of their timeouts.
Can you not play that little
As
boy
the
in the
clock will
club?
stop
You
with
didn't know this
18
that.
seconds remaining.
Let me tell you the best.
So they're going to come to the line here. and
But
it
you only
appears
one
to
from the
go
net.
for it on
I
fourth.
like a baby. I'm not just a rapper. You play with me, you don't get stressed.
They're going for it with the option
I
right.
keep getting
And he
first,
gets
and
the
it's weird,
first
bro.
down yardage he
So round
needs
Drake,
before he's
round
brought
Drake.
down at the
Even though I
6.
got a taste.
They keep the game alive, at least for the
Never
moment,
been
as it's a first
The
down.
money's
It'll
out
be
the way.
Hurts on the option.
Put it in
And
the
he is
face
going to
right
be
now.
stopped at the line of scrimmage. And it's a goal line stand on the final play. Well, partners, still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation,
I
you're in a
haven't
spot
shifted
where
the
you
whole
kick that
thing.
field goal,
Slow
go to
down.
overtime. Why not do it?
Jalen Hurts don't
And this is
fumble
where I
though.
think the analytics